Hello and welcome back to Create Adventures. In the last episode, we took a deep dive into the abyssal chasm from the Alex's Caves. In this episode, we're going to explore the mechanical new magnetic caves. By far the most hostile place I've been so far in this series. And on top of that, we're going to be building a huge new stone factory to get us a ton of resources and a magnetic monolith to showcase some of the new items that we're going to get, as well as beginning to automate Alex's Caves with Create. I'm so happy with the builds in this episode, so grab some snacks, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get into this. Welcome back to Create Adventures. So I have been doing some work. I've completely changed these storage drawers here because I realized I can get these level 5 storage upgrades, which just make it so I can store way more items than I could before. And all you really need to craft them is emeralds, and I have an absolute ton of those. I've also upgraded my shears, set up some storage for this tree farm so it can actually start working again, and did the same for the crop farm and the iron farm. It is so much cleaner in here now. But anyways, I have got some work I need to do on this castle because despite everything else, I didn't do any work on this thing off camera. So I'm going to ramp this build steampunk levels to 11, and you just get to enjoy this time lapse. Okay, I think that should basically be it. I've even put in a brand new little path part so we can make our way over to the experience factory in style. Got some emerald blocks out here just to, I don't know, I didn't have any experience ones. And put some scaffolding, some piping, and a cool abyss marine roof on top of it. So now that that's done, in today's episode, we're going to be creating the outside of a 3-in-1 stone factory. To do that, we're going to have to automate cobblestone, crush cobble into gravel, and then gravel into sand, haunt the sand into soul sand, wash the soul sand, get quartz and store the excess gold, combine the quartz with cobble in 5 2x2 mechanical crafters, split the resulting diorite into thirds, store 1/3, combine 1/3 with quartz to make granite, and combine the other third with cobble to make andesite. And then once that's done, we can head to the magnetic caves and try to automate everything that we possibly can. But right now I need to build the outside of the stone factory. And to do that, I don't think the gods appreciate my decision making. To do that, I need to terraform this landscape. So I'm going to get to that and then we can start constructing this thing. And I just wanted to use this time lapse as a way to tell you about my brand new Discord server that I just launched. The Teletors community server is officially up. And if you like these videos and any of my other videos, it's just a great place to hang out. We're going to be hosting movie nights. We're going to be playing games in VC. It's just going to be a good time. So if you like these videos and want to be more in-depth with the community, make sure to join the Teletors community server. The link will be in the description below. Anyway, let's get back to the video. That should do it. All right, so we've got a massive plot of land to work with. Much like that one over there, it's going to have a massive old factory on it. This place is going to output cobblestone, granite, andesite, diorite, sand, clay, bricks, you name it. Basically, the go-to place for building blocks. But with a factory of such magnitude, we're going to need a better power source than windmills for this one. Luckily, we have steam engines. And all they need is a block of copper, an andesite alloy, and a golden sheet. And then we should be... Paz. Okay, these guys are for a different episode. Basically, I'm going to do what I did last time and just build the factories before I build the outside. Which for this should be a lot simpler. Just set these up, hook those up into here, to run through here, trap a couple blazes, place these all under here, make it so the mechanical arm can access them all, and so that it grabs stuff from a depot, make a little mini tree farm, the wood from which we can smelt, then we just set up water, and boom! We have 32,000 stress units from 6 engines. We've got some upgrades on this thing that we need to do, but like all in all, this should be good. All right, yeah, we've tripled it. In the future, we can superheat these guys with blaze cakes, but right now, this should do. So now that we've got steam power, we can actually start on making the factory. And to do that, we need to automate cobblestone. And considering how much spare cobblestone that one's got, I'm just going to make a smaller one over here. So let me build this thing. It should literally just be the same as last time. And we're good. Right, now I need to make 2 sets of crushing wheels, which should be relatively easy. Lay out some of these andesite alloys. First pair done. Second pair almost done. Boop, 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 boop. And we're ready. Okay, so we just route some of this out into their own sets of crushing wheels. Hook this thing up to power. Clean it up a tiny bit, even though this still looks absolutely mental. Set up a bulk haunter. Split it in the middle here. Create a bulk washer. Hook the belt up to power. Store the excess clay and flint that we get from this thing. And finally store all the golden quartz we get from washing soul sand. Then if I just hook this thing up to power, put a funnel there, and once it's washed, it should start putting the stuff in there. Meaning this thing's getting us clay, clay, flint, quartz, and gold. And because each one has a 12% chance to give us 4 nether quartz, and we're putting in about 300 at a time, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm not very good at math. Basically, it's just going to get us a ton of stuff. I mean, there was 180 in there a second ago, and now we're on 400. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's getting us a lot. And with that, I can tick off crushed cobble to gravel to sand, haunt sand into soul sand, wash soul sand and store excess gold, and quartz. I don't know why I didn't write down quartz there. But now we need to start crafting the stones. And for all of them, we need a ton of diorite. So here's the plan. I'm going to have 5 mechanical crafters constantly making diorite. And then all of that diorite will be split into thirds. 1/3 of it will be stored, 1/3 of it will be turned into granite, and 1/3 of it will be turned into andesite. But to make those, I need more redstone. So let's go get some of that. The hell is this thing? Whoa. What on earth? Do not tell me there was an Alex's Caves thing here the entire time. What's in the... Okay, that's for the magnetic caves. That is fitting. We are going there today. This thing's been under my base the whole time. Now we just make some electron tubes, crafting tables. That's a lot of crafting tables, and brass casing. Combine it all to make mechanical crafters. So cobble's going to get pulled out of here and split off into 5 separate crafters. I actually have absolutely no idea how this is going to work, so let me devise something. Okay, so I've came up with this. Basically, the quartz are pulled from here and are sent on this conveyor belt, and the cobble's pulled from here and sent on this conveyor belt, and these mechanical arms will grab them as they're passing and put them into their designated mechanical crafter. So now we find out if it works. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, yeah, this thing is working. I just seem to have gotten this one wrong. Just connect that there, and yeah, it's working. That's making about 10 diorite at a time. All right, cool. Then all I need to do is hook this thing up to another mechanical belt, have a storage drawer at the end. That is an oak trim. Have a storage drawer at the end here, place these funnels, and then we've got an absolute ton of diorite coming into this storage drawer. And I can tick off combine quartz with cobble in 5 2x2 mechanical crafters. All right, next we've got to split the diorite into thirds. This might actually be the simplest part of this video. Make this only take out 64. Make this a split. Okay, we can tick off split diorite into thirds. We've got that setup done. Now 1/3 needs to go into storage. That's easy. Literally just a storage drawer. We need to combine 1/3 with quartz to make granite. Let me go grab some mechanical crafters. Hook this up. Place a funnel here. And then this thing should start making granite. Wait a minute. I can put those in a mixer and make it 10 times faster. I am such an idiot. Okay, cool. This is making about 1 granite a second. And considering how many seconds I'm on this game, that's quite a bit of granite. Next, we need to make andesite. That one's going to be very useful. And it also requires us to pull cobblestone from this thing. And if we just hook this guy up, finish this conveyor belt, hook it up to power, hook this one up to power, set up another mixer, set up the last drawer, and we're getting andesite. 2 at a time with this one. All we need to do now is create the outside of the 3-in-1 stone factory, but I'm going to clean this entire thing up before I do so. Now you guys know how it works. I can work my magic and just make it as efficient as possible. Probably also going to use this clay to get bricks out of this thing. Could also split off the sand that we get, turn it into sandstone and glass. But it's currently 1:30 a.m. I've been building this thing all night, so I'm going to go to sleep. See you guys in the morning. All right, I think this is a lot neater, very much more compact. We're actually getting glass and regular stone and bricks and sandstone and sand. Basically, I leveled this whole thing up. So now, oh my god, I still haven't made the outside of the factory. That's got to be the next part, right? I have absolutely no idea where to begin with this, but I think I'm going to use the actual layout of the factory as a basis. Let's get making this thing, then we can get to the magnetic caves. And there we have it. We've even got some smokestacks coming out of these chimneys I built. There is just one last touch that I need to add to this building. That should finish it off. Okay, and with that, I should be good to tick off create outside of 3-in-1 stone factory. And we've got a ton of stuff. I think in one of the episodes coming up, I'm going to start with create trains, and then I can have like a storage building and a train going between all of these different factories to pick up all the stuff that they're making. But that's for a future episode. Right now, we've got another Alex's Cave to get to. The magnetic caves. I actually have no idea how far this one is out. And if the world generation is like anything it was last time, this journey is going to be dreadful. Absolutely horrible. We steal this waystone from the village, and we should be able to use that to get home. All right, it appears that this is it. We are right on top of the magnetic caves. There seems to be a cave opening down there, so I'll probably just dig down around here. Whoa, okay, there we go. Opposites attract. Let's just make our way in here. Still Still digging. How far is the thing down? What is this stuff? Metal swarf? Oh, who am I kidding? I know what this stuff is. I made so many videos on Alex's caves. This stuff can be used to make scrap metal, which is a very, very cool building block. And I'm fairly sure we can also just craft it if we get ferro slime. So if we kill one of these guys, we can automate this metal scrap production with create Oppenheimered. And I also added capturing 5 to my sword, just so I could get some of the spawn eggs of some of the mobs in this biome, because as well as all of the cool magnetic stuff, it just makes create recipes a lot easier. Like using a telecore, we can just put a large cogwheel on it, and then we have a precision mechanism. So let's actually try and find the entrance to this place. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, you are already attacking me. Oh, 3 telecore. Okay, yes, cool. Hello, Nota. This appears to be the magnetic caves. Not a very big branch of it, I will admit. There is a magnetron down there. Okay, let's just be careful. Oh, this is it. All right, we found an open bit. Let me place down a waystone. And we're also right next to a volcanic cavern, so there we go. Oh, dude, can you stop attacking me? I want to list off the stuff that we need to do. Oh my god, there is a magnetron just ready to attack me. Guys, leave me be! Just gonna wait over here while I list out what we need to do. So, we need to find the magnetic cave, so that we have already done. Then we need to explore the biome, which is, you know, work in progress. We're doing that. Then we need to find Scarlet and Azure Neodymium. Then we need to defeat every single mob in this cave. I've already defeated a Ferro Slime, Teletor, and a Nota. So all we need to do on that list is defeat a Boundroid and defeat a Magnetron mini-boss. While we're down here, I'd like to find the Polarity Armor Trim, because it's just a cool thing to have. Then using the drops of these mobs, we need to craft a Galena Gauntlet and a Resistor Shield, as well as Seeking Arrows and any other stuff that we're interested in that we can use these materials for. Okay, so... Ow, gee, I just banged my head on some basalt pillar. Let's get to this. The Ferro Slime drops some Ferro Slime Balls. The Nota is alerting everybody else that I'm here, and that's a Boundroid. Okay, guys, this is by far the most aggressive cave that I've been into. It's just like a dungeon crawl, effectively. Oh, I got a Ferro Slime spawn egg, though. That means we can automate metal scrap. Hello, Boundroid. Can you stop trying to smash me, please? That would be really, really appreciated. Hello, Teletor. Oh god, he was not that hard. I thought you'd be stronger. Hey, Boundroid. Hey, Boundroid. Did it drop it? Yes, we got heavyweights. Can you stop attacking me? For the love of God. Everything here wants to kill me. I would take the Abyssal Chasm over this place any day. All right, so we defeated a Boundroid. Okay, and another one's attacking me. Before we defeat the Magnetron mini-boss, I want to get Scarlet and Azure Neodymium, because using it, we can make new tools and armor that is way more effective against these magnetic mobs, thanks to the Alex's Cave Stuff and Additions add-on. Oh, hello. Okay, you skeletons, you guys are showing off the feature that I didn't even have to. Basically, if you have iron armor and you stand on these crystals, you'll be able to magnetize to them. Let me just get these on, and then, oh, there we go. I can walk on the side of it. Can you stop attacking me, dude? I'm just trying to show off a feature. Oh my god, everything here is attempting to murder me. I am so terrified right now. Let's go make some of those tools. Okay, so to make neodymium ingots, it is literally kind of like netherite, except with iron and this raw neodymium, of whichever type you want to use. I'm going to use Azure, and this sword should do 10 damage to any magnetic mobs that cross my path. Let's just go enchant it. Need more lapis, actually. Never mind. Deathwish, Soulban, and Leech. I would like sharpness. Sharpness 5? I just realized I have more neodymium. I can just combine a ton of swords. All right, I reckon that should do it. Now, before we go back, I just want to make some night vision potions. There we go. Bottle those up. Make a charm of night vision. Enable this thing. And then we can head back. All right, so everything is up for grabs. I should be able to one-shot most of these mobs now. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. Now I just need to look for a Magnetron, the mini-boss of this cave. I have absolutely no idea where he might be. Another Teletor. Hey, I got a Teletor spawn egg. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much fun later. Okay, back on track. I need to find a Magnetron. There's a Magnetron. Okay, let's get into this. Out. No. That was kind of terrifying. Okay, no. Third parties aren't allowed. Learned that last time. Okay, dude. Ow. You only have 80 health. You're not going to be as hard as the Hullbreaker. You won't be as hard as the Hullbreaker. I can literally kill you in a couple hit. I really overestimated your strength, actually. Whoa. And there we go. We've got the Heart of Iron. We can use this thing to make the Resistor Shield, and we need another one to make the Magnetic Quarry, which I think would probably be quite cool to do here. There's another one. Oh god, no, you're made up of iron. There we go. Okay, let me be. You are attacking me with swords from every angle. Okay, I really need to get out of here. Ow. Okay, oh geez, this is a massive part of the cave. This is what we came for. I can tick off obtain Scarlet and Azure Neodymium, defeat the Magnetron mini-boss. I haven't found a polarity armor trim yet. I'll get on that. But soon we can craft a Galena gauntlet and a resistor shield and seeking arrows. There also seems to be a friendly visitor here. Hello, Gale. What have you got for sale? You are really useless, my friend. All right, I'm going to look around this cave for some structures, and hopefully we can get that polarity armor trim. There is a structure. This is the head of a refiner, I believe. In the lore, these things were massive robots that used to operate in this cave. Are there any chests around here, though? Because I would really, really appreciate them. No. Okay. No. There are none. Ow. To be fair, I'm a bit disappointed in the magnetrons. I thought they'd be stronger. You guys are just really, really, like, compensating, aren't you? Yeah, I'm just going to go back. I mean, I've got a truck ton of loot from this place, so I think I can make do without a polarity armor trim. Right now, I want to make all the cool stuff that we can make with the stuff from that biome. So, first of all, the Galena gauntlet. So, this thing's cool because you can use it with tools that are in your offhand as long as they're magnetic. I have no magnetic tools. Lucky there is an enchant for this. Crystallization. We can use this thing to mine blocks from very, very far away. Oh, okay. You're digging very fast, which is obviously useful in certain situations. But right now, yeah, I think it's safe to say it's pretty cool. Also fairly sure if I switch back to my regular sword, I can use it to attack mobs from far away as well. That's quite cool. Will it dig stone? Oh my god, I can use my sword to dig rocks. Oh, hello. So basically, when I need to excavate stuff, this thing's going to be very, very handy. Next up is the resistor shield. This thing uses the heart of iron that we got from the magnetron. And as the name would suggest, it's a magnetic shield. It'll push mobs away or pull them closer. And I'm fairly sure the enchants we can get on this thing are also good. Heavy slam. Resistor shield's first slam attack deals additional damage. There's also arrow inducting, which I didn't get, which makes the resistor shield transform any deflected arrows into seeking arrows, which I'm pretty sure we are covering next. So if we make a couple of these, rip Yondu, that is an amazing reference. And grab a bow. Why did I craft one? I have so many. Seeking arrows will home in on targets. So if I find an innocent creature really quick, you are my test subject. You can see I clearly shot above him and it still hit him. Literally just the same as Yondu's arrow with a tiny bit less whistling. Take that off, and now we need to look into Alex's cave stuff and torpedoes. Pretty sure we can make a magnetic helmet, a pocket magnet, ferro slime boots, a pulsar gun, and a magnet display. So ferro slime boots are bouncy boots. If I hover up a tiny bit and then jump, all fall damage is gone, and I just sort of bounce along the way. If I take off my jetpack entirely and just hold the spacebar, I can get around very, very fast. So these things are quite cool. It's actually really, really fun. What the hell? Next up, we got the magnetic helm. My god, do I look like Magneto or something. This thing makes you attract under magnetic blocks. So if I do something like this, and then I just fly under it, I'll be held in place here, even without my jetpack on, and I can just sort of go forward slowly. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a bit buggy, apparently. But I'm fairly sure if I put ferro slime boots on as well, I can go twice as fast on iron block. Oh, thank God. These things are actually really handy for taking away fall damage, if I don't mind being bouncy. Whee! But my favorite thing is the pulsar gun. This thing, I think it's best if I just show you. Oh my god, whoa! You can basically like parkour around. Whoa! And I'm out of fuel. Whoa. Okay, I don't think they have any enchantments, but they are just so cool. Oh my god! Finally, the magnetic displays are just a way to display your items. They're basically just pedestals with a really cool magnetic caves theme. And saving the best until last now, before I use all of these to make something really cool, we can make a magnetic quarry. For that, we need the actual magnetic quarry, which I've just crafted, 4 magnetic lights, and a magnetic quarry smasher. This thing basically uses the drops of every single mob in the cave. You place down your magnetic quarry, you place 4 lights, they'll all connect, and then you just place a magnetic quarry smasher in the middle of it, and it should start digging. This thing is very, very reminiscent of Buildcraft, and really, really loud, apparently. But if I just set something up here, it should just drop the stuff into this chest. And away it goes. I'm going to leave that to it. Now, time for the build. This is going to seem like favoritism because I gave the Abyssal Chasm a literal goldfish bowl in comparison, but we'll be fine. It'll be okay. There are a ton of blocks from the magnetic caves that would make for a sick build. So let me go grab my wand of symmetry, and we can get to work with it. This has got to be definitely up there with some of the favorite builds that I've done. We have these pedestals up here. If I grab all of the stuff that we made, my God, is that cool. All right, now for the insides of these massive monoliths that I've built. I don't want the entrance to be very obvious. So to achieve such an effect, I'm going to make 2 framed doors, placing them down there, and just pop some blackstone on them. And to the average viewer, they'd be none the wiser. But in here is where the magic's going to happen when it's lit up. All right, that should work. Now we need to make use of what little space we have to build about 2 separate assembly lines, half of which I'll do today and half of which I'll do another time. But for both of them, we need a spawner for Teletors. Okay, time for a first in the series. I need to test out whether magnets can pull Teletors. So here goes nothing. Oh, no, it appears that they don't. What am I gonna do with you, my friend? Okay, so this holds you here. Change that to attack mode. Have a belt running out of this thing. Then just switch this thing on. Okay, this doesn't seem to be working. Maybe if I make this thing a block shorter. I could use like a ton of encased fans. Okay, yeah, I think that might just be working. And it's pushing out everything that it gets, including experience. Encased fans and the pushes from Stalwart Dungeons might be the way to go, but I'm gonna need an absolute ton of encased chain drives, but that's completely fine. I think I'm going to downsize that significantly because we didn't need that big of an area and it just needs to kill the Teletors that it's spawning. So we could just have them in really cramped conditions. It doesn't matter if we're cruel to them. They're getting killed anyway. Okay, hopefully this one works. I'm going to flick this lever. We're going to get any Teletors, any at all. Do I need to up the spawn range? Oh, no, yep, definitely. Leave me alone. Okay, cool. It's working. We are slowly but surely killing Teletors in this building. And we're getting Teletor spawn eggs as well, so we can make even more of these things. We're getting neodymium, but most importantly, we're getting telecores, half of which we can crush into these materials, and the other half we can deploy large cogwheels onto to make precision mechanisms. That, of course, like I said, we will do in the next episode. God, those guys are loud. I'm going to go and grab some wool. Out, no. Out, stop. Right, as I was saying, eventually I'll automate that process, but right now I have no train lines going between any of these factories. That will be tackled in the next episode. So as of right now, this place is literally just collecting this stuff. But anyway, let me sort out some storage drawers for this thing and just set up another one of these things. Put all of these iron tools on this filter. Get an andesite funnel here, a belt between them. Hook this up. Give them all void upgrades. Give them all storage upgrades. This is actually working incredibly well. We have 800 telecores. That is effectively 800 precision mechanisms. What the hell? Okay, and I think for that, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, I'm going to work on making a train line that goes between all of my factories and brings it all to a storage room, as well as automating everything else that I can around the magnetic caves. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Whee!